सत्त्वनिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदान शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् निधनपतये नमः निधनपदान्तिकाय नमः ऊर्ध्वाय नमः ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाय नमः हिरण्याय नमः हिरण्यलिङ्गाय नमः सुवर्णाय नमः सुवर्णलिङ्गाय नमः दिव्याय नमः दिव्यलिङ्गाय नमः शवाय नमः भवलिङ्गाय नमः शर्वाय नमः शर्वलिङ्गाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवलिङ्गाय नमः ज्वलाय नमः ज्वललिङ्गाय नमः आत्माय नमः आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः परमाय नमः परमलिङ्गाय नमः एतत् सोमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिङ्गस्थापयति पाणिमन्त्रं पवित्रम् सद्यो जातं प्रपज्यामि सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः भवे भवेनादिभवे भवस्वमाप भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमदनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः अघोरेभ्यो घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वशर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्मणोऽधिपतिर्ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो नमो हिरण्यबाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः ऋतगुं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः सर्वो वै रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु पुरुष पुरुषो वै रुद्रस्तन्महो नमो नमः विश्वं भूतं भुवनं चित्रं बहुधा जातं जायमानं च यत् सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु कद्रुद्राय प्रचेतसे मीरुष्टमाय तव्यसे वोचेमशन्तमगुं हृदे सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्री साईश्वराय नमः हरिः ॐ भूमिर्भूम्ना द्यौर्वरिणां हरिष्यं महित्वा उपस्थे ते देव्यदिमन्नादमन्नाद्यायादधे आयङ्गौ पृश्निरस्क्रमीदसनं मातरं पुनः पितरं च प्रयन्सुवः त्रिगुंशद्धाम विराजति वाक्पतङ्गाय शिश्रिये प्रत्यस्य वहद्युभिः अस्य प्राणादपानत्यन्तश्चरति रोचना व्यक्यन्महिषः सुवः यत्त्वा क्रुद्धः परो वपमन्युना यदवत्यां सुकल्पमग्ने रक्तव पुनस्त्वोद्दीपयामसि यत्ते मन्युपरोस्तस्य पृथिवीमनुदध्वसे आदित्या विश्वे तद्धेवा वसवश्च समाभरन् मनो ज्योतिर्जुषतामाज्यं विच्छिन्नं यज्ञपुंसमिमं दधातु बृहस्पतिस्तनुमं नो विश्वे देवा इहमादयन्ताम् मेदिनी देवी वसुन्धरा स्यात् स्वसुधा देवी वासवी ब्रह्मवर्चसः पितॄणागु श्रोत्रं चक्षुर्मनः देवी हिरण्यगर्भिणी देवी प्रसूवरी सदने सत्यायने सीता ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Om Sri Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
I see a lot of new faces. Welcome to Bhagavan Center. And I hope you will come to stay after going through this, drill and grill. This is not a center simply for coming and going. This is to come to get trained and to stay still within yourself to know yourself. You understand? This is not a place that Bhagavan has created for us to just to come and sing some bhajans and go. No? This is a training ground. See, when you enroll yourself with a trainer, you know what a trainer is? You know who a trainer is? If somebody is, not fit, and if they are mentally not able to sustain themselves, then they appoint a trainer, right? You heard of it? They pay money for somebody to come and wake you up early morning at 4 o'clock to take you out for jogging and then doing push-ups and doing all the training so that you become fit. I'll tell you, this trainer here doesn't charge a single penny and is present with you 24/7, 365, constantly available to train you. But what happens is we have forgotten that we have a trainer who is available all the time and we are dependent on others. So this Veda class, because I'm telling this for the new children that are new faces. What's your name?
Madhav.
Madhav. Very good. And your name? I saw you before.
Yes, Sandeep.
Sannit, yeah. Now you see these guys? They're getting trained now. You see him chanting? Huh? Good job, dude. Good job. Keep it up. Okay? And now here is my trainer walking in. Huh? Hira, Saket, how are you? Good. Happy? Okay. We are learning Bhusuktam. Bhusuktam means, Bhu means earth. Suktam means the one that describes very beautifully what this Mother Earth is about. Make sense? Yeah. We've forgotten that there are so many mothers around us and what this Mother Earth is about and how that Mother Earth is in the context of the sun and the space. Mother Earth, space and sun. These are the three important things for our survival. Anybody has any question about that? If you take out any of these three components, there is no living biosphere or there is no biosphere, period. 8,500,000 species biologically alive. 8,500,000 species biologically alive. They are all dependent on these three. You got it? Yeah. If you actually count the number of bacteria in your gut, they are more in number than the total number of cells in your body. You understand? If you take the number of bacteria in your gut and you count them, they are more than the number of cells in your body. So who is making you live? This bacteria inside. And in this bacterial, what called microbiota, there are good bacteria, there are bad bacteria, and they are trying to survive based on this balance. We are surviving based on the balance between the two. Without knowing that bacteria are so important for our survival, what doctors used to do is give it something called antibiotic that would kill the entire bacteria in your gut, good and bad both. They can distinguish. And to rebuild that system, it takes many number of years. And we have forgotten that we are living in this beautiful ecosystem in which we are present. Now can you imagine what it is to understand how important the bacteria in your gut are? How important that this whole ecosystem is? So what this Suktam is talking about is the balance between the Mother Earth, the wind or the space that is along with the wind, and the sun, the light, the space, the wind, all these things together. Bhumir Bhumna, Jaur Varina, Antariksham Mahitva. That's how we started this thing. Now, this Mother Earth, now we finished that part of it. How that Mother Earth in the context of space and in the context of sun is important for ourselves and for our being together. Not individually, but also together in the context of the three. Yeah? Hello? You're all following so far? Yeah. If you don't follow, please raise your hand. This is like a class. It is not like a, shloka learning class. This is really to study ourselves and to study in the context of what we are learning. Okay? That's why homework, and if you think about it, it's not just here. You go home, every day you have to chant what you learned in the class. along with your parents. Your parents are here?
Yeah.
Mother is here. Bring dad also. Tell dad, we are going for training session every Sunday morning. Please come. It's so important that the parents are as much a part of this as the children are. If the parents don't come, then usually when I was teaching in Bay Area, I never used to accept a child in the Veda class without the parents being present. Not allowed. If a child was sent to the class and the parents are not present, say no, sorry. You can't just send your child for babysitting for 1 hour and then you go do shopping and you come. No, that's not allowed. You have to learn along with your child. Then only the child will have a proper understanding of practicing at home. Why otherwise the child have to learn this? Because the mother and the father wants the child to be perfect, but they can do whatever nonsense they want to do. Cheppinattu chestara. Swami said, no. So if the parent is not trained, then the child cannot be trained, period. So the parent has to be first committed to spiritual learning. So what we are talking about, integrity of thought, word and deed. So you practice that, not only the chanting, but if you have questions about what you are chanting, ask your parents and tell them no Google search for the answer. You understand? You have to ask your parents. I don't understand this. Like if you don't understand something in your class, ask your parents. I didn't understand this differential equation calculus. Can you please? Then they will find a tutor for you. Okay. But the point is, it's a learning together. Sahana vavatu, let us be together. Let us learn together. Let us work together. That is the epithet of the entire spiritual education. You understand? This is spiritual education. This is not religious education. For religious education, there are so many other organizations conducting sloka classes and all those things. You can go there. We are not doing that here. We are doing spiritual education. Means how do you connect to the value principles of a Veda? That is what we are talking about. And unfortunately, we don't understand what that value principle is, so we have made it very simply something that you chant for the sake of chanting to show how beautiful and how good we are in chanting. Now, qualities of the Mother Earth are now getting described in the next aspect of it. What are all the, see, I gave you homework about these qualities of Mother Earth. What are all the different qualities of Mother Earth? And very simply put, those can be summarized into 3 major categories. The first category, she is the provider. Then second category, she is the sustainer. And third category is enricher. Those are the 3 top level qualities of Mother Earth. Now when I say she, I'm not really talking about it is because Mother Earth is called Mother, I'm referring to as she. But Mother Earth has neither any gender, right? Like sun has any gender? No, sun is not, there is no gender associated with sun. Similarly, there is no gender associated with earth, but she is called Mother because all these attributes that we are talking about generally more associated with women. Okay? Generally, woman has these qualities of 3 things: provider, sustainer, enricher. What does the mother provide you? Hello, Hera, what does your mother provide you every day? Food, yeah, exactly. Can you say it loud? Did you eat this morning breakfast? Yeah. So food. So she provides food. What else does your mother provide?
Lunch.
In a box, yeah?
For school to go.
For the school to go, food to go. It's important to go and to eat also is important. Yeah, what else does your mother provide?
Love.
Huh?
Love.
Love. Very nice. What else does the mother provide? Comfort. Like being comfortable means what?
Like being loving.
Yeah, supposing if you are afraid, what do? Go cuddle your mother first, isn't it? Yeah? Because that's the first touch you ever have been programmed to recognize. Therefore, you go cuddle with your mother first. and even not even cuddling, just the sound of the mother that provides, comforts and gives safety to you. See how beautiful. All these qualities that I am talking about, your physical mother, are all present with the Mother Earth. Okay? Let's chant those mantras that Medini Devi
Vasundhara
Vasudha
Devi Vasavi Brahmavachasa Rithinam Shrotram Chakshur.
Hello, Rama Rama Rama, Sai Rama. Everybody chanting. If you have not learned, please don't chant. For the sake of simply chant, first listen. The first quality that we need to emulate is to listen. To listen carefully and say not only the words properly, but the pronunciation along with the sound properly. Right? Then only it becomes comfortable. Otherwise it will be chaos. There is difference between comfort and chaos. So first you have to understand what words am I chanting. Medini, Devi, Vasundhara, Syad Vasudha, Devi, Vasavi, Brahmavarchasaha, Pitrinag, Shrotram, Chakshur, Manaha. Now for that word there is a meter, but that means there is a rhythm and there is a sound vibration associated with this. How many times I told in this class? The sound vibration or the way you chant with proper intonation is as important as the pronunciation. If you simply say Medini Devi Vasundhara Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi, that is only just one component, which is pronouncing. But there is a way, now because you are all new to this and you are following this, that's why I am explaining all of this. There are Pandits here that are already doing this for more than 5-6 years. So they all got into it. So now you are getting into it. Medini Devi Vasundhara Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi. Okay, that is the way it is said. Medini means May is down. See, when you are reading this, yeah, are you watching are you following what I am saying? Dude, you are following? Medini, May is down. D is flat. Ni is up. Medini Devi Vasundhara Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi. When there are two lines on the top of that V, then we said Vasavi. Brahmavarchasa. Brahmavarcha is all down. Saha is flat. Brahmavarchasa Petranag Shrotram Chakshur Manaha. Oh, Sairam. Yes. Hi. What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan? And? Elka?
Malachi.
Malachi.
Kim.
Kim. Welcome.
Thank you.
Are you here for just a visit or?
Yes.
Ah, from where?
It's for our school. We're learning about Hinduism right now, and so this is our first time.
Oh,
They're learning about Hinduism.
you're learning about Hinduism. You're at the wrong place.
He's just kidding.
No, because what we follow Sai Baba is not just Hinduism. Sai Baba has no religious denomination associated with him. The only religion we follow here is 4 letters. Love. So you welcome to the religion of love and service. Because there are people that come from different faiths. And this sister sitting there in the back, Diana, she's an authentic Christian. onto here is follows Zoroastrianism. So people come from different faiths here. What we study here is about love and how that love relates to you and how that love relates you to everything around you. And what we are studying now is about the love of Mother Earth. So far so good? Nothing about Hinduism, okay? All right. So what Mother Earth is and what are all the attributes of Mother Earth and how does the love of Mother Earth manifest all around us and how that love of Mother Earth is related to the love of the sun and the love of the space. The sun, the space and the earth. Three components that are associated with this ecosystem. All these three are replicated in you. What is the earth in you? Tell me. Huh? Body. Say loudly. Stand up and say so that they can hear you. Yeah, now you see these guys are. What is Mother Earth in you? Body. What is the space in you? Mind. And what is the sun in you?
Sun is the intellect.
Intellect. If what is in, yes.
Body, sun could, why we have people, sun, I see like why does sun come out all the time?
Why does the sun come? Because he has no other business. In fact, he doesn't even come out. He's there all the time. Yeah? Yeah. We go to sleep and we get up. We think he's coming and going, but we are the ones that are coming in and going. Okay. Yeah. Any questions related to what we're learning?
What is body?
What is body? Okay, now that's a very important question. We'll have a conversation about that later. Yeah. So you guys just got the gist of it. The body is equal to action. The mind is equal to breath or the word. Without breath you can't speak. You require wind to speak, otherwise you can't speak. Can you speak without wind? You don't breathe when you speak because you're using your breath to speak. And the third is about your, which is related to your thought. Yes. Thought, sun, word, wind, body, action. Those three should be integrated. Then that is what we learnt about. Now we are talking about the qualities or the attributes of the Mother Earth. Let's go through. Medini Devi
Medini Devi Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi Brahma Varchasa Mitranat Shrotram Chakshur Manaha.
Pause. Medini Devi. The words that we are used here, Medini, means nurturer. The one who nurtures is Medini. Devi means in order to nurture you need to have energy, and that energy should come from somewhere else. The primordial energy that is nurturing, that is referred to as Devi. Devi is feminine, Deva is masculine. Devi means fundamental source that nurtures. Bhumi means that which became. Bhumi means that which became. That means the energy that is nurturing. For a mother, nourishing, right? Nurturing, nourishing means providing whatever you need to get. That is nurturing, nourishing, right? You understand? Sometimes I use these words. I was curious whether the kids would follow such complex words or not. That's why I'm looking for simpler words. Medini Devi, Vasundhara. Vasu means all different types of riches. Vasundhara means the one who contains all these riches is Vasundhara. What are all the riches associated with the Mother Earth? That is the next question. What are all the riches? If somebody has to nourish you, supposing if you are feeling hungry and I have to give you food to nourish you, I should have it, no? And if you are thirsty and I need to nourish you for your thirst or quench your thirst, I need to have the water. Supposing if you are sick and you need medicine for nourishment, for healing, I need to have the medicine. Mother Earth has all these things that are important for nourishing you. Therefore, she is called Vasundhara, Vasudha, Vasavi, Vasumati. All these things are the same thing expressed in different ways. The one that nourishes your mind so that the mind doesn't go into depression is called Vasumati. Vasundhara means the one who has all different types of riches. What are the riches? What are the things that Mother Earth has? Hello, tell me now. I already gave you a clue. Yeah. Huh? Air, okay. No. Anybody else? Come on. Hey, you guys have to think about this. Yeah. Wow, what medicine Mother Earth has? Medicinal plants. Yeah, example of a medicinal plant. Herbs, okay. Example of a herb. Example of a herb. What is a hey Vishnu? Come on, speak. All the children under 15, you have to speak.
Comfrey.
Huh?
Comfrey.
Huh?
Comfrey.
Comfrey.
Your bones.
Huh?
Your bones.
Hey, I don't even know what you're talking about, buddy. Okay. Huh? Yeah. Tulasi. Okay. Tulasi. Asimam. Yeah. Tulasi tea, I've drunk tulasi. That's what we used to do in Badrinath. Entire 15 days. The throat is gone, it is so cold. They'll just put tulasi in hot water and you keep drinking that. Yeah. Say, sun is not, yeah. Basil. Wow, now she's getting, now thinking about all herbs. Okay, let's move on from herbs. What are the riches? Food. Already somebody said food. Who said? You said. Yeah? Yeah. Water already said. Yeah. Metals. Now above 15. SSC teachers are getting it. What are the metals that Mother Earth gives you? Gold. Important. Hey, jewelry means what is made of gold. Jewelry is not a metal. Hello. Okay, jewelry is metal, but what you make out of jewelry is, metal is jewelry, yeah.
Metal is like a hard thing that.
I know the definition of metal, buddy. I'm asking you, what are all the metals that the Mother Earth has? Iron. You're killing me, man. Your iPad and...
But in a way, he's right, of course.
What?
Sand, which is used for silicon, is actually correct.
Glass. What is glass made of?
Sand.
Silicon. Yeah, silica. Yeah, what else? Steel. Yeah, iron, steel. Okay.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. Yeah.
Copper.
Who said that? You. Okay. I'm not talking about under 15. Copper. Copper. Yes.
Made of glass.
Okay, glass. What else? Is glass a metal?
No.
Okay. What defines a metal?
Titanium.
What defines a metal?
Malleable and ductile.
Malleable and ductile. Now you see, now you have to learn. See, this is science. Malleable and ductile. That's a metal. What is malleable? What is ductile? Bent into wires and those kind of things. Yeah, so copper, all these things that we're talking about, metals they are all described. What are all the metals contained and what are all the different types of metals in the mother are described in Chamakam. What is that?
Loham chame.
Ashma च मे मृत्तिका च मे गिरयश्च मे पर्वताश्च मे सिकताश्च मे वनस्पतयश्च मे हिरण्यञ्च मे यश्च मे सीसञ्च मे त्रपुश्च मे श्यामञ्च मे लोहञ्च मे अग्निश्च म आपश्च मे वीरुधश्च मवोषधयश्च मे कृष्णपज्यञ्च मे अकृष्टपज्यञ्च मे ग्राम्याश्च मे पशव आरण्याश्च यज्ञेन कल्पन्ताम्. All the riches associated with Mother Earth are described right there. Ashma chame. Ashma means unrefined core of iron that is in the center of the earth. Mrittika chame, that is the clay. Girayaschame, mountains, hills. Parvataschame, mountains. Sikataschame, sand. Hiranyanchame is gold. Ayaschame is ayaha, means steel. Trapuschame is copper. Sisanchame is lead. All those things, go back and read. Then you know what are all the riches of the Mother Earth. All these things are called Vasus. Vasudha means, Vasundhara means the one who is containing all these things. Medini Devi, Vasundhara, Syad Vasudha. Now where are all these coming? See, now this is the beautiful thing. She is the origin, she is the provider, she is the sustainer, and she is the enricher of all these things. And where is this all coming from? The energy that is associated with her. Self-contained, self-sustained and producing these energies. And all these are happening because of the interaction between the sun and the Mother Earth. All the stuff that we are talking about, Brahmavarchasaha Pitrunagu Shrotram Chakshurmanaha Medini Devi Vasundhara Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi. Now what are all those mean? Same thing expressed in so many, in the principle of Vasundhara means the one who is containing all these things. Vasudha, who is upholder of all these things. Upholder means sustainer of all these things. And Vasavi means she is the embodiment of all these things. Brahmavarchasaha Pitrinagu Shrotram Chakshurmanaha. This Pitrinagu means Pitru. He said, if mother is the earth, who is the father? The sun. Now all this is happening because of the incredible effulgence and the illumination of the Father that is making these two sustain the entire cosmos and universe in which we are present in. You understand? Now see how beautiful that concept is. Now no longer sun is looked at as a rigid body of a planet. Mother is no longer looked at as a rigid planet. Mother is a lively thing, not just a living thing. Mother is more than just living. She is adorable. She is the one that you need to protect and love, just like you do your own mother. When you have this awareness that it is the equivalence between the sun as the father and the earth as the mother, and she is the one that is providing you all these riches. All this Vasavi means the one who is behind all the Ashtavasus, the 8 Vasus. And we already went through what those Vasus are last week. The children did a beautiful job. I felt so happy that they were all so enthusiastic and sharing and see. So far any Hinduism, brother? No. No Hinduism, right? We have not talked about any Hinduism yet. In fact, there is nothing called Hinduism. it's a bad word. Huh? When people went from Persia to Pakistan, and they called the people on the other side of Indus as Hindu. From on the other side of Indus became Hindu. It's a geographical word. It's not a religion. So, context of what we're talking here is Medini Devi, the nurturer, the energy that nurtures, Vasundhara, the bearer of all the different riches, and the riches that we already talked about. Now, very simply put, I will give you material wealth, dhana, precious diamonds and things like what is called ratna, precious metals like gold, what we use for consuming as liquid like water, juice and those kinds, are called dravyas. Fourth one, food, the solid food that we eat in the form of seed. Then the minerals that we use. And finally the medicine that we consume. All these are the important riches. You got it? You captured it? Yeah.
Are they same as Ashtaishwarya, what we call?
Yeah, those are all, that is the real wealth. The first wealth is money, dollars. Second wealth is, I don't have any diamond on me, okay. Like what we call as the precious stones. They are the second type of wealth. Third is the precious metal.
But uncle, is money really wealth, or isn't that something that is?
It's funny money.
Yeah.
Yeah, stocks are even more funny money. They don't really have any damn value, and every time you think they have value, they fall. And they rise as soon as you sell. Huh? You understand? So that is what's called funny money. But what we call as, in fact, what she said is right. People never used currency in the context of money. When they lived together, for them the wealth was really associated with what is called the precious stones, precious metals, and the water and different fluids that is the real, right? Now if you live in Detroit, no, not Detroit, what's the place? Flint, Michigan. Yeah. Then you will understand how important it is not to have contaminated water, fluoride water. If you have undrinkable water, drinkable water like Sacramento River is so incredible. I go to places, I taste this water and I think, my God, I know the difference that it is not the same as Sacramento water. Huh? Now, how incredible that is for us to, when you drink water right out of your tap, and it is all hard water and it doesn't have the proper taste, then you don't get the satisfaction of your quenching your thirst, isn't it? So how important that is wealth. Now, how important this wealth is in the context of the minerals. How important is in the context of the food that we eat, which is really not organic food. The word organic is a very bad word. In fact, what it implies is that food that is grown without much of contamination. Supposing you eat bad food and it is contaminated with salmonella, and you will really know, or E. coli or listeria, then you would really know how important it is to eat good food that is cooked at home and is made with purity. These are all the riches. So let's chant that. Medini Devi Vasundhara Syat Vasudha Devi Vasavi Brahma Vachasa Pitrana Shotram Chakshur Manaha. Now what this next lines are saying is, when these riches or when these important things that sustain us are coming through effulgence of the sun in purity, Brahmavarchasaha, that's with so much of purity that these things are produced and consumed, then what do they result in? Shrotram Chakshur Manaha. So is the food, such is the thought. I went through this with you several times, right? What people don't even understand is your thoughts are dependent on what you eat. Your looks, Shrotram Chakshur Manaha. Shrotram means listening, Chakshu means seeing, Manaha means thought. So what you see, what you hear, and what you think will be as pure as the food that you are consuming, will be as pure as what you are getting from this beautiful son-mother relationship, and that relationship of purity, you will also have the similar level of purity. Now you got the value meaning of this mantra? Yeah? Medini Devi Vasundhara Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi. Vasundhara Vasudha Vasavi means three things: provider, sustainer, enricher. Okay, Medini means provider. Medini, right? Vasundhara, Vasudha Syad Vasavi. Next. Now chant that, and I also taught you the next one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Medini
Devi Vasundhara Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi Brahma Vachasa Pitranad Shrotram Chakshur Manaha Devi Hiranyagarbhini Devi Prasupari Sadane Satyayane Siddham.
Now, next beautiful mantra. Devi Hiranyagarbhini. The first mantra is talking about what is outside manifest. Right? What all I talked about, all the vasus, all the riches, the food, the precious metals, precious stones, the water, the minerals, all these are external manifestation of divinity. But there is an inside that is making the outside manifest. Without that inside, there is nothing called outside. Every Shivratri, we all know what Swami used to do. What did he do?
Hiranyagarbha
Bring out a lingam. And sometimes this lingam will be different types. Now Shivratri coming up, this is probably the Hiranyagarbhini mantra is so important. Swami said, when he materialized this Hiranyagarbha linga, which is the golden linga that used to come out of him. How many of you children have you seen that? Huh? Hey, today when you show the video, show them that picture of Swami materializing this lingam from within his body. Hiranyagarbhini, Hiranyagarbha lingam. Inside our body, because if you are consuming these metals, all these metals are also accumulating in you. You know, they used to cook food with a few foil of gold, with a few foil of silver, so that is consumed by people. And it gives lustre. When today we don't even know what that means. But truly people used to put foil of gold in their food and consume it. Every mineral that is outside, that we are digging from Mother Earth, we are consuming them and they are all present inside us. In fact, these metals are so important. There are enzymes in the body that are dependent upon with copper as its core prosthetic group. There are enzymes in the body with iron as their prosthetic group. With selenium as the, when I say prosthetic group, you're wondering what is that. So every enzyme does catalysis, right? Enzyme means it does catalysis. Means it would accelerate the chemical reaction. And in order for that chemical reaction to occur, for each of them to come together and the chemical reaction to occur, it would take so many number of years and so much time. So what does the body do? The body or the living things produce what are called enzymes that catalyze this reaction. Means instead of taking 1000 years for a reaction to occur, it will happen in less than a couple of seconds. All of that is happening because of these enzymes. And so there are enzymes involved in repairing your DNA for synthesis of the proteins in the body, for synthesis of different segments. And how are all these enzymes working? Many of them contain what is called metals. And these metals, or copper is one of the metals that is important in this enzyme. Iron is the one that is important for this, and many enzymes. In fact, the enzymes that metabolize the drug, if you consume something and that is foreign compound to the body, there are enzymes in the body that would detoxify them. Means what? Make them untoxic, non-toxicated. And without those enzymes in your body, those enzymes are called cytochrome P450s. And if those enzymes don't function properly, you will get side reactions of every single drug that you are consuming. Statins or whatever blood pressure medications, they will cause terrible side reactions for you. So how important iron is in your body? Iron also is important for, now you see, all the metals when you go to doctor's exam, some metals if they are low, potassium, some minerals if they are high, there is a problem. Iron, how important outside is, how important inside. Understand? How beautiful that is? Have you ever imagined that the Mother Earth that has all these metals, she is giving not because of herself, because we are now in synchrony, in synergy with what is outside. Hiranyagarbhini means all these things are present in the core and all inside. And that Hiranyagarbhini or Hiranyagarbha means, Garbha means pregnant. Garbha means womb. Hiranyagarbhini means the one who has all this in her womb. What is the womb? Womb is the center from which everything comes, is the womb. Hiranyagarbhini means, Hiranyagarbha means from which everything is coming. So Swami, when he materialized this lingam, he said all the metals in his body would come together on this auspicious day of Shivratri, and Shiva is the one from which everything is coming and into which everything is going. Linga means from which all the names and forms are emerging and into which all the names and forms are merging. Therefore Linga, the ellipsoidal thing that we worship in the temples, is nothing but a symbol of what is merging and emerging. Liyate gamayate iti lingaha means the one from which everything is emerging and into which everything is merging. Now somebody asked me the question on email, I don't remember who it is, said, why are we chanting Shivopasana mantra before Mother, chanting Bhusuktam? The concept is the same. What are we chanting? Nidhanapataye namaha, Nidhanapatantikaya namaha, Urdhvaya namaha, Urdhvalingaya namaha. What is this principle? Mother Earth is exactly the same thing. Everything is coming out of her. Everything is going into her. Everything, what happens when you take a body? If you are a Christian, they bury you. What happens to the buried body? It goes into the earth. If you are a Hindu, they will burn you. What happens to that? It will go into the air. If you are a sannyasi, they will throw you into water. Then what happens? You get degraded into the water. Everything that is coming from the five elements of the nature has to naturally go into the five elements of the nature. This principle of coming and going is what is called Hiranyagarbha principle. Yes? Devi Hiranyagarbhini. Devi Prasuvari. Prasuvari means the one which brings forth. Garbhini means the one which is contained inside. Prasuvari means from which everything is coming out. Sadane, Satyayane, Sida. Sadane means that principle is actually residing in me, and that is the one that is embedded in the truth of coming and going is embedded in this truth. What is coming and going is different, is not material, but what is it? The truth is from which everything is coming and going. That truth is called, now a little bit above your head, is called the supreme principle of the divine soul or the divine consciousness, or what is called the Atma principle. And therefore the truth is there is only one thing and from which everything is coming and going. Sadhane, Satyayane Sida. Sadane means this principle is residing in me. Satyayane, it is embedded in the truth which is unchanging here and now. Let's chant one more time. Devi Jagarbhini
Devi Vasubhari Sahane Satyayane
Sinam Samudravati
Samudravati Samudravati
Savitriha
Savitriha Savitriha
No Devi
No Devi No Devi
Prasuvari Sorry Samudravati
Samudravati Samudravati
Savitri Hano
Savitri Hano Savitri Hano
Devi Mahyangi
Devi Mahyangi Devi Mahyangi
Mahidharani
Mahidharani Mahidharani
Mahodyadhishta
Mahodyadishta Mahodyadishta
Shrunge Shrunge
Shrunge Shrunge Shrunge Shrunge
Yajne Yajne
Yajne Yajne Yajne Yajne
Vibhishani
Vibhishani Vibhishani
Vibhishini, not Sha. Okay, I made a mistake. Now, Samudravati Savitri Hano Devi Mahyangi.
Samudravati Savitri
Samudravati Savitri Hano
Samudravati Savitri Hano Devi Mahyangi.
One more time.
Samudravati Savitri Hano Devi Mahyangi.
Mahidharani
Mahidharani Mahidharani
Mahodyadhishta
Mahodyadishta Mahodyadishta
Shrunge Shrunge
Shrunge Shrunge Shrunge Shrunge
Yajne Yajne
Yajne Yajne Yajne Yajne
Vibhishini
Vibhishini Vibhishini.
I'll tell the two mantras together and we'll close after that. Samudravati Savitri Hano Devi Mahyangi Mahidharani Mahodyadhishta Shrunge Shrunge Yajne Yajne Vibhishini.
Samudravati Savitri Hano Devi Mahyangi Mahidharani Mahodyadishta Shrunge Shrunge Yajne Yajne Vibhishini. Samudravati Vyadhishta Shringe Shringe Yajne Yajne Vibhishini.
Now, these are, yes, Maho Vyadhishta Madho. Maho Vyadhishta.
One more thing.
Okay, I'll say the words one more time. Samudravati Savitriha no Devi Mahyangi Mahidharani Mahovyadhishta Sringe Sringe Yajne Yajne Vibhishini. Yes.
So that Savitri Hano Devi.
Yeah.
Why are we saying Savitri Hano? No, it's actually flat, right?
No. Savitri Hano Devi.
I thought it was Savitri Hano Devi.
No. Ha is down, no?
And
Not in this? Oh, sorry, okay. Then ha should be down. So please make a ha should be down. Means underline ha. Savitri Hano Devi Mahyangi. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, I'm glad you're paying attention. That's important. Yes.
But the Vibhishini also, V is it down?
Bha is
V
down.
is down. Yeah, okay.
Bha is down. Vibhishini. Okay. Sairam. And next week is Mahashivratri. Huh? So there won't be Veda class. But that doesn't mean you can't practice. Get up in the morning. Actually, what I recommend all of you should do is actually, if you memorized this, before you get up from the bed, at least the portion until Manoj Jyotirjushtam, you should mentally chant, and when you get up from the bed, you touch the Mother Earth and you say, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be with you one more day. Huh? So that is very important. Like, every day morning, the context of Sanatana Dharma, what people call Hinduism, is to live in the presence of the divine consciousness all day, 24/7, 365. And for that, different rituals are created so that you never forget that this divine consciousness is around you, in you, above you, below you, and all over you. So that is, as last week one brother was sharing the same thing very beautifully. He was sharing about this, that when Bhagavan says, I am in you, above you, below you, around you, all that stuff, what is he saying? He's not saying that I am some high-funder dude that is like a policeman watching you all the time. No, that's not what he's saying. What he's saying is the divine consciousness is in you, above you, around you. The earth is divine consciousness. The sun is divine consciousness. The space is divine consciousness. So you are in it all the time. So to connect to all this in a spiritual way, that is spiritual living. If you are outside of it, then you are no longer having a spiritual life. Let's close with Om and Tri Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti.